Hello, beloved. I'm really glad you're here today. Before we talk about the patterns of scripture, I want to acknowledge something quietly but honestly. Most people don't struggle because they think too little. They struggle because they think without rest. And often the most exhausting thoughts aren't dramatic or loud. They're repetitive, subtle, persistent. They sound like, why do I keep thinking like this? I should be past this by now. What if this never changes? And you may have prayed about these thoughts. Ask God to take them away. Try to replace them with truth. Yet they keep coming back. If that's been your experience, I want you to hear this clearly at the start of today's lesson. The presence of recurring thoughts does not mean you are spiritually weak. It means your mind has learned a pattern, and the patterns can be interrupted. This week's lesson is about interrupting the thought cycle, not by force, not by shame, but biblical clarity and awareness. Many believers have been taught directly or indirectly that having the wrong thoughts means something is wrong with them. So instead of noticing thoughts, they fight them. Instead of understanding patterns, they judge themselves for having them. But Scripture offers a much gentler and wiser approach. In 2 Corinthians 10:5, we're told to take thought captive, not to panic about them, not to pretend they aren't there, not to agree with all of them, just to notice them. And that distinction matters more than we realize. Because not every thought you have is asking for agreement. Some thoughts are simply revealing what your mind has learned to do under pressure. Here is something that often brings relief when people hear it for the first time. You don't need to silence your mind. You don't need to become hyper aware of everything you think. What you need is discernment. Awareness is not obsession. Awareness is authority. When you're unaware of your thoughts, they run quietly in the background, shaping emotions and decisions and reactions without your consent. But when you are aware, something shifts. You gain space, you gain choice, you gain the ability to pause, and that pause is where renewal begins. This week, it's not about fixing your mind. It's about interrupting automatic agreement with thoughts that don't align with truths. In this lesson, and in the deeper course experience online, we'll gently explore why recurring thoughts often form under stress, not rebellion. How awareness gives you spiritual authority, not anxiety. Why God does not ask you to agree with every thought that passes through. And how to begin interrupting fear-based thinking without pressure or self-criticism. We'll also practice a very gentle pause. Not a technique, but not a rule, but a moment of space where you ask, is this thought asking me to agree or simply to notice? That question alone changes everything. As you continue watching today, I invite you to listen without self-evaluation. You're not here to diagnose yourself. You're not here to perform spiritually. You're here to receive clarity. And clarity doesn't rush, it reveals. If this conversation resonates and you want to explore it more slowly and personally, the January course expands on this lesson with guided reflections and practices available online if and when you're ready. For now, just stay with me and let's continue.